Hello, it was Power here with the review of the Kamen Rider Zero-One DX Rampage Gatling Progrise key. So this is Vulcan's in-show final form, but this is most likely his super form, because his final form will be in the Visana. To which he gains the ability of 9 previous Progrise keys and becomes this. Obviously that's a CGI model. This is the Progrise key, which is pretty huge. And obviously because they have more space, they just show the shot riser. I really love the color of this one, obviously because he has 9 other, or 8 other, I think it's 10. He has 9 other Progrise keys, or animals, along with him. So if I can see from here, this is Hornet, Wolf, Tiger, Mammoth, Bear, Polar Bear, Scorpion, Kong, Falcon, Cheetah, and Shark. Compatibility, I would have preferred if they switched those two. And then again, here's this form, which again, I already talked about with the RKF review. It grew on me a lot. And yeah. In this case, it's named Kamen Rider Rampage Vulcan, not Kamen Rider Vulcan Rampage Gatling. So here's the Progrise key itself, as it doesn't want to focus. But as you can see here, it's I want to say, I can't. It's unique for sure, because as you look at the cover, it's just chrome gold with no words on it whatsoever, which makes it stand out a lot, obviously, and also the body's in translucent blue. And we have this huge dial at the back, filled with a lot of ammunition and such, and then we got this like spiral thing. Spinning this is pretty satisfying, as you know, that noise is fun. We have the wolf here. Again, it's really awkward why it's placed there, but you will understand why. This is in deep silver, or like, I don't know how you would describe that. QR code for Bootbagamba 026. I believe metal cluster was 025. So both of these are both translucent plastic. Obviously metal cluster is still longer, but Rampage Gatling becomes the bulkiest because of this. And now open it up, we get all 10 animals, separated by how they are. So obviously we got wolf, as I described before, tiger, falcon, hornet, I can't, okay, mammoth and Kong blend together, and then shark and scorpion, polar bear, and tiger. And I like the glittery effect this gives off. It's just kind of nice. And here's the cover, which is just the wolf upside down. I don't really like it. I like this part, because obviously the Gatling part, but I don't know what this wolf is supposed to be. Yeah. One thing I do want to note with mine is that with one flick, it opens up, and I hate that. This is like the worst Progrise key cover I've experienced, and it's not good. Like, this is weird because it's still stable. It's not extremely loose, but it's not a good idea that I can flick it. That's just not good. Anyways, for sounds, we're gonna do everything off of here first. Just, it's similar towards like the let me put it back on, because I need to compare these. Sorry about that. But it's really similar towards the Assault Grip from the Assault Wolf Progrise key, which obviously when you compare the two, they're completely different for sure. I forgot to do this in the demo, but yeah, they're for sure different. And I find it interesting that the battery compartment is actually shaped differently. I think just because of how this was working and such, or probably because they needed the batteries closer to this thing, but you know. So here we go with that. And then yeah, as I was talking about before, just like the Assault Grip, this one it has an additional sound.
Rampage bullet.
Compared to the words.
Gathering ability.
So those are our two typical sounds, but we have 4 more additional sounds.
PowerRider ability.
PowerRize.
Speed ride ability.
Speed Rise.
Element ride ability.
Element Rise.
All rise ability.
And All Rise. So essentially the order, so each trio of these 3 animals are separated within powers. Not powers, like abilities. So we got these 3 that are power, these 3 that are speed. I think I just switched that around. It goes from speed, power to element, but this one goes from power to speed and such. And pressing the button would be a typical Progrise key.
Rampage bullet. Gathering ability. PowerRider ability. Speed ride ability. Element ride ability. All rise ability.
And to note too, if you couldn't tell, this is obviously our first Progrise key that has 7 LEDs, which is pretty neat because we don't typically get that, because you know now they're just kind of falling into white LEDs because obviously that one just is the most neutral, I guess. But anyways, let's get through our stuff. We got a lot to cover. Obviously, first of all, we will do the shot riser.
Rampage bullet.
Insert it like so.
All right. Full shot rise. Gathering round. Rampage Gatling. Cheetah, hornet, tiger, bear, scorpion, shark, cub, falcon.
So there's the transformation for Rampage Vulcan, which is very similar towards what you would get if you like put in the Zero-One driver, because now the full transformation's included, which is, you know, a nice evolution from Assault Wolf. But also, as you can hear, it's an all rise instead of authorize and such. And we got full shot rise, which they're pieced together fine. Obviously, we get our typical finisher.
Rampage bullet. Rampage Gatling blast.
And as you can tell too, when you just fire, because the cover is blue, it actually puts a blue hue over the LEDs, which is pretty neat. And now, obviously the special thing with Rampage Vulcan, or Rampage Gatling, is that you're actually able to utilize this dial, and the abilities we circle through, we can utilize those. So the first dial spin.
Power Rampage.
Get Power Rampage, which will then do the standby and go red until we press the trigger.
Rampage power blast.
And then for 2,
Power Rampage. Speed Rampage.
we get speed and it'll do the same standby.
Rampage speed.
10 for spinning it 3 times.
Power Rampage. Speed Rampage. Element Rampage.
Elements Rampage.
Rampage Element Blast.
And last but not least, if we do it 4 times.
Power Rampage. Speed Rampage. Element Rampage. All Rampage.
All Rampage.
Rampage All Blast.
And with that, we got 5 finishers out of this Progrise key, which is just amazing. Obviously, with the buckle, it doubles to 10, but I'm only going to show 2 of them.
Rampage Bullet. Rampage Gatling Blast.
Obviously, with this thing in the belt, I want to say the bulk is as big as Assault Wolf, but I think this bulk looks a bit better just because this is round and such. But anyways, for this sake, I'm going to do all Rampage.
Power Rampage. Speed Rampage. Element Rampage. All Rampage. Rampage All Blast.
And yeah,
Rampage Bullet.
stop it. The Zero-One driver?
PowerRider ability. Speed Element All Rise ability.
Now with the Zero-One driver,
Rampage Bullet. All Rise. Progrise. Gathering round. Rampage Gatling. The power of these Progrise keys gather for great power.
so while that was the same transformation, the text-to-speech voice actually, or the ending phrase actually is from the text-to-speech voice, which is pretty neat. I do like that differentiation. I can't speak.
Rampage Impact.
And as you can see from this bulk, I'm not sure if this is like essentially the same from Metal Cluster, because Metal Cluster, I want to say this one's definitely bigger because of this huge dial. But obviously, we have Metal Cluster here, so.
Rampage Terra Impact.
And that's actually not it, because you can still utilize this dial.
Power Rampage. Speed Rampage.
And it still lights up.
Element Rampage. All Rampage.
And for this sake, I'll do this one.
Rampage All Impact.
And again, the blue cover it gives a blue hue to the LEDs, which, you know, makes it unique for myself, honestly. And then we're going to do the Terra Impact, and this is going to be a mess.
Power. Speed. Element. All Rampage.
So yeah, there's that. Well, I don't want to say massive sounds, but yeah, that was definitely overkill. Again, if you want literally everything and like everything and pure torture, watch the demo. Like if you want repetitiveness and such, that's the demo. Force Riser, which will be interesting.
Rampage Bullet. Force Rise. Rampage Gatling.
So the cool thing is that like what the Force Riser gives to this progress key, like it like makes like the eye of the wolf glow red, which is interesting. Although like again, it's just odd. But yeah, it makes this thing a lot bulkier, and I still wish we had a power up thing for this thing, but oh well. And just like Metal Cluster and Caucasus, it follows what Scorpion and Falcon do, and they cut off the like phrase at the end. So
Rampage Ascopia.
and then for the sake of time, again you can do this.
Power Rampage. Speed Rampage. Element Rampage. All Rampage. Rampage All. Utopia.
Again, if you want literally everything, that's the demo. Last but not least, the shotgun.
Rampage Bullet. Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Gathering ability. Rampage attack. Shotgun rise.
So the interesting thing with this one is that you can actually switch which mode you want it to be. So if we press this like 3 times,
PowerRider ability. Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. PowerRider ability.
go due to that one.
Rampage power. Kamen shot.
The thing, however, is that
Charge rise. Gas power speed rise ability. Progrise key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Speed rise ability. Rise. Rampage speed. Charge.
the thing is that the attack sound's the same because the cutoff point is where the individual sound will play. See, the only thing new is the announcement.
Shotgun rise. Progrise key.
So
Gas speed element rise ability. Progrise key. Full charge. Rampage element. Kamen faster.
but yeah, that's basically it for this Progrise key. To which obviously I only cover the basics of it because there's just so much you can do with this one, and it's just like it's definitely worth the price. Because this one was selling for like 30 to 35, and I just think it's worth it if you can get like at least like up to 10 attacks per each toy. That's like spectacular. This is like, yes, like I guess they're kind of like minor, but honestly, it's just like this is worth it. Like the sounds are really amazing. I love the ability of like being able to utilize all the attacks within each toy. I thought they were actually going to like not allow it at all, but I'm happy they didn't like bother simplifying this thing at all. Like, it's just a really amazing toy. While at first like the suit might look like underwhelming, I think like this toy and the show did a good job of like making it what essentially is a retooled suit into like something that's pretty cool. Like, cause I don't know if this and Metal Cluster were sold for the same price. I don't think so. But yeah, this toy is just really good. Like, I'm just shocked about the fact that there's more things you can do with this in the attach weapons, because I thought that's where they would have just like, would have like laid off, but no. They like added all of the abilities to it. It's just there's just so much about this toy. It's just really amazing. I think transformation wise, I don't think is as great as Assault Wolf. I still like Assault Wolves, but I do like I obviously I think the Shot Riser version is my favorite, just because I really like that animal roll call and such. But yeah, that's basically it for this review. I really like it overall. It's a pretty good Progrise key. Again, just like Metal Cluster, it might be difficult to get at first, but again, 30 to 35 is like the best price you should probably get this for. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.